a great day, Conway. Are you ready?
We are ready. Let's go live to downtown Conway.
This is WMBF News.
Conway is a place like no other, full of life, festivity, and fun.
But Conway has seen its share of troubles, from the flood of 2015 to Hurricane Matthew just a year later, and then Hurricane Florence. From stormwater drainage projects with grant funding over $20 million, FEMA property buyouts creating a more resilient Conway. This includes 3 current stormwater parks that help divert stormwater from the Crabtree Canal, uplifting our riverfront parks to be flood resistant. Over 60 homes removed from the flood plan and converted into conservation property that will contain stormwater parks. Hundreds of acres of property along the riverfront permanently moved into conservation. 800 acres of a former steam plant converted into conservation.
Downtown Conway has always put its people first, and that commitment shines brightest during the holidays. Every season, the city intentionally creates moments that bring the entire community together, from families and local businesses to first responders, nonprofits, and visitors from across the country. Everyone has a place in the celebration. That spirit has transformed Conway into the holiday capital of South Carolina. In 2025, downtown Conway welcomed more than 2 million visitors, drawn in by unforgettable experiences, award-winning decorations, and a downtown atmosphere unlike anywhere else.
Now we go back to the studio with Mayor Barbara and Adam.
In 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. It's a great day in Conway. I'm Barbara Jo Blaine, Mayor of Conway.
And I'm Adam Emmerich, the City Administrator for the City of Conway.
Our top story this morning. Residents of Conway have reason to be optimistic. Major stormwater improvements are underway in one of the areas hardest hit by flooding. And after years of devastating storms, the city is taking decisive steps to reduce risk and protect neighborhoods that have endured the worst of it.
These efforts are part of a broader approach to resilience, one that brings together infrastructure, communication, and community partnerships. We go now to our Public Information Officer, June Wood, who's on site.
Thank you. I'm here in Conway's most flood-prone areas, and this is a place for years that residents have faced repeating flood events that disrupted homes, routines, and peace of mind. I'm joined by April O'Leary, the founder of Horry County Rising. April, can you share with us what your flooding experiences were like and what these new stormwater projects mean to you?
Yeah, thank you, June. Hurricane Florence unleashed catastrophic flooding that gutted Conway and my home. And that profound grief, that loss of safety and security, led me to create Horry County Rising, which is a nonprofit of flood victims focused on stronger protections, trying to work to safeguard vulnerable families. And inspired by our advocacy, the City of Conway has partnered with Horry County Rising on bold enhancements and innovative initiatives. And together, we're replacing that fear and with confidence and renewed strength, and we're facing the next storm with a lot more hope and a lot more trust.
That partnership and collaboration between residents and the city is what's making a stronger, more resilient Conway. Reporting live from the field, I'm June Wood. Back to you.
What we've learned in Conway is that resilience isn't just about infrastructure, it's about relationships.
And those relationships don't begin during a crisis. They're built every day across the community.
And in Conway, we've actually built a system to do just that. We call it the Civic Pipeline.
And for a look at what that pipeline looks like across a lifetime, we go now to our Chief Meteorologist and Mayor's Youth Council member, Will.
Thanks, Mayor. I'm tracking a weird system coming through Conway. People voluntarily participating in local government. It starts early, with kids volunteering, attending events, and getting connected to their community. Then it strengthens into programs like the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council and the Junior Mayor, which is basically student government that actually does stuff. Then later, the Citizens Academy gives adults a behind-the-scenes look at how Conway really works, which is actually way more interesting than it sounds. And all of that creates something rare, a community where civic engagement becomes a natural part of your everyday life. For a closer look at how that happens on the ground, we go now to Deputy City Administrator MC Hyman.
Thanks, Will. That forecast is something Conway residents experience in real life every day. I'm joined by Skylar with the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council. What has it meant to be junior mayor of this council, Skylar?
It's been an amazing opportunity. It's helped me to realize that everyone has a voice in our city, no matter who they are or how old they are. And it's given me more confidence, not only in myself, but in Conway.
And that early connection is just one way that Conway is building the next generation of leaders. But the pipeline doesn't stop there. I'm also joined by Frida, who participated in Conway Citizens Academy. Frida, what was that experience like?
I've seen all the cool things that Conway does on social media, so I didn't know what went into running a city. So the Academy opened my eye to the people, places, and challenges. Now I feel more connected, more confident, and more informed to get involved.
Great. That deeper understanding leads to something else, a desire to get involved and to give back. I'm also joined by volunteers Denise and Mandy. What led you to get involved?
Well, I've lived in Conway my entire life, and I love this city, but I wanted to feel like I was a part of it, like I could contribute to something bigger, so I started volunteering.
And what we found was it became more than just volunteering. The other volunteers, people from all over who moved to Conway to make it their home, became our friends, and it showed me how working together builds trust and strengthens our community.
And it gave us a connection and a sense of belonging.
And that sense of belonging is what keeps people coming back, not just to events, but to each other. What starts as youth leadership goes to informed residents and leads to volunteers finding community and connection. I'm Mary Catherine Hyman, reporting from the field at City Hall. Back to you.
What you've just seen is how we build relationships before we even need them.
And that's what allows us to respond to challenges, not just as a government, but as a community, where involvement becomes a natural part of everyday life. Conway deliberately invests in public spaces designed to be welcoming, accessible, and active throughout the year. Nowhere is that more visible than during the month of October, when the city of Conway becomes the city of Halloween. Adam, did you know that the city of Conway has recently been named the official holiday capital of South Carolina?
It's quite an honor, Mayor, but it's no surprise. No one does holidays like Conway. We go now to Bess Harry, the city's holiday coordinator, for a closer look at how Conway turns its downtown into a place built for everyone.
Thanks, Adam. I'm in downtown Conway at one of the city's signature Halloween events. Just 20 minutes away is Myrtle Beach, one of the most visited destinations in the country. But for many local families, experiences like that can still be expensive. Conway decided to focus on creating something special right here at home. A high-quality downtown experience that is fun, immersive, and accessible to everyone. During the month of October alone, the city hosts more than 200 events, and every single one of them is free and open to the public. For the people here tonight, that accessibility and sense of connection are exactly what makes these events so meaningful. Let's hear from some of the folks here tonight. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. Tell us about yourself.
So my name is George. I'm a small business owner here in Conway, and events like this mean everything to a small business. We have people that are shopping local, they're staying local, they're eating local, we're bringing people in from other communities. We have no downtown storefronts that are empty. I also work for Ability Beyond Barriers for the past 20 years. Conway has made everything inclusive for folks with intellectual and related disabilities and autism. It's absolutely amazing what you guys have done. Thank you so, so much.
That's great to hear. Let's see who else we can speak with. Hi.
Hi.
Tell us about yourself and what this event means to you.
My name is Patsy, and Sensory has just been so great for the activities and events that we have here. For individuals with sensory sensitivities, events like this can be overwhelming. So we've created parallel experiences, a quieter, more controlled environment that mimic what's happening here. The goal is simple. Everyone should have a place where they belong. Everyone with different abilities should feel welcome and safe.
That is so awesome, Patsy. Let's see if we have one other person we could speak with. Hello. Tell us about your name and about yourself and what you do.
Hi, my name is Veronica Ricardo. I work for City of Conway, the Culture Services, and it means a lot to us because before, the Latino community was not participating. And now we see it. The numbers are high. Families are coming and doing memories and creating the future for our city. We are here. Nosotros estamos acá. Nosotros somos la ciudad de Conway. Gracias a la ciudad de Conway y El Gallo, el local Spanish radio station.
What you see in here isn't just a successful event, it's a community that has made a decision to create space for everyone, from accessibility to cultural inclusion to local business vitality. This is what that looks like in practice. Reporting from Scare on the Square, I'm Bess Harry. Back to you.
Thank you, Bess. In Conway, we've made a deliberate choice to invest in civic life as a form of infrastructure.
From how we respond to challenges, to how we build leaders, to how we bring people together, every piece is connected.
And the result is a community where engagement isn't something you have to seek out.
It's something you experience every day.
For all of us in Conway, South Carolina,
It's a